Picture this. You're Prince Harry. You've burned more bridges than a pyromaniac at a construction site. And suddenly everyone's telling you that your best shot at redemption lies with the one royal who's tougher than week-old scones and twice as unforgiving. Enter Princess and the woman who makes drill sergeants look cuddly. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Because here's the tea that's scalding. While Harry's desperately trying to make amends, Princess Anne may struggle to forgive Prince Harry if the royal rift between the Duke of Sussex and King Charles was to be healed. That's right, the ultimate spare might just tell the current spare to spare her the drama. So here's where it gets absolutely bonkers. A new report points to Harry's aunt, Princess Anne, as a potential bridge, thanks to their shared experiences as royal spares. The logic? They're both second children who know what it's like living in the shadow of the heir, and spent decades being the spare to Charles's heir, just like Harry was the spare to William's heir. It's like a support group for royal leftovers. Hi, I'm Anne, and I've been a spare for 74 years. Hi Anne. But here's the kicker. The shrewd relative reportedly understands the Duke of Sussex and might be the ally he needs. Because nothing says I understand your pain quite like someone who's been doing royal duties without complaint while you're in California making Netflix documentaries about how hard your life is. Recent reports indicate aides for King Charles and Prince Harry met in an attempt to bring about a reconciliation between the two. Now, there are suggestions that Princess Anne might have an important role to play in this possible reconciliation. While everyone's painting Anne as Harry's potential savior, there's one tiny problem. She might actually be his judge, jury, and executioner. Royal expert Jenny Bond told the Mirror that Anne might well find that hard to forgive, further noting that the potential strain on Anne and Harry's relationship would be a significant loss for the Duke of Sussex. Let that sink in. The woman who's supposedly his best shot at reconciliation might be the one person in the family who's least likely to forgive him. It's like asking Gordon Ramsay to help you get back into the kitchen after you've burned down the restaurant. And here's why. Princess Anne has spent her entire life being the ultimate team player. While Harry was complaining about his royal duties, and was out there doing 500+ engagements a year without so much as an Instagram story about it. She's watched him trash the institution she's devoted her life to, and now he wants her help getting back in? And would have been the perfect person to offer advice and guidance, the expert noted. Would have been. Past tense. As in, that ship has sailed, hit an iceberg, and is currently resting on the ocean floor next to Harry's royal reputation. Here's the thing about Princess Anne. She's got the loyalty of a golden retriever, but only to people who've earned it. And right now, her loyalty is firmly planted with King Charles. Think about it, and has watched her big brother battle cancer, deal with the fallout from Harry's explosive interviews, and try to modernize the monarchy while keeping it stable. Meanwhile, Harry's been in Montecito complaining about how hard it is to be rich and famous. Some reports suggest King Charles's sister Princess Anne wants him to reconcile with his estranged son Prince Harry before it is too late. But wanting reconciliation and actually forgiving are two completely different things. It's like wanting your friend to make up with their toxic ex. You might think it's best for everyone, but that doesn't mean you have to like the ex or trust them not to cause more drama at the next family barbecue. Anne's been described as pragmatic above all else. She might push for reconciliation because it's what's best for Charles and the monarchy, but don't mistake that for personal forgiveness. This woman holds grudges longer than the Tower of London holds prisoners. Prince Harry has been vocal about his willingness to reunite with his father and older brother following their public fallout. And Harry added that he would love a reconciliation, with his royal family members and has forgiven them. He's forgiven them? Them? That's like the person who set fire to your house saying they forgive you for being upset about it. The audacity is genuinely breathtaking. But here's where Princess Anne comes in. She has long been hailed the hardest working royal and could now prove vital in Harry and Charles' peace talks. The question is, vital in making peace, or vital in telling Harry exactly where he can shove his olive branch? Because let's be honest, Anne's not known for sugarcoating things. She's the royal equivalent of that brutally honest friend who tells you your haircut looks terrible. If Harry's looking for someone to validate his choices and welcome him back with open arms, he's barking up the wrong royal tree. Princess Anne has remained on the sidelines of the rift between King Charles and Prince Harry, but she may step in to help a reconciliation. But stepping in to help doesn't necessarily mean stepping in to forgive. Sometimes help means being the voice of reason that says, enough is enough. The man who wrote an entire book called Spare might actually need the original Spare to save him. Prince Harry has more allies at the palace than people think and has remained close with this elder royal family member. But that was before the book, before the Netflix series, before he systematically torched every bridge between California and Buckingham Palace. And here's the kicker. While Harry's been playing victim, Anne's been quietly showing him how a real Spare behaves. So when Harry comes crawling back, asking for forgiveness and understanding, Anne's probably thinking, I've been a Spare for 7 decades, never wrote a tell-all book, never complained to Oprah, and never sued my own family. The ultimate Spare versus the Spare who spared nobody. It's like watching a masterclass in how to handle adversity versus a masterclass in how to create more of it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you're Team Sophie or if you think I'm seeing green where there's just good fashion sense. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.